Definitely see some good-looking faces in this stream.
Oh, look at you schmoozing already. Like
Do not get inspiration for that.
I'll be in charge of inspiration here.
Fair enough.
All right. So last we had spoke with each other. There was all kinds of things that happened. They were introduced during the reaping. They were then taken on a train where you got to find out a little bit more about these guys and how excited they are to really obliterate each other from the planet. They then went to a party where they were to mingle with their sponsors and then showed off their physical prowess and their magical abilities in a competition against each other to impress the sponsors. And now they're going to be interviewed. Be excited. So you wake up in the morning, everybody's refreshed, your spells are all good to go. You are then taken to the theater, and one at a time, you will be brought on stage, and then you will be asked a series of questions. All the same, got to keep it even, and you have to provide your answers. And this will help with the sponsors as well to determine who they would like to vote for and send you gifts while you are in the dome. Who would like to volunteer first? Don't be shy. All right. So Theodore, come on, Theodore. Come on stage. Now don't be shy.
When Theodore comes on, he is not shy. He comes on with a flourish. He bows deeply. He's playing it up. He's hyping it up. He's been trained since a young age to participate in this. He knows how the system works.
Okay. Everybody's cheering because you see hundreds of people in the theater. Really excited to see you. She brings you over to a chair and sits you down. Well, unless you want to sit down, you don't have to sit down if you don't want to. All right.
What he's gonna do is he's gonna cast fly on himself and hover in a cross-legged just over the chair.
Nice. Very cool. All right. So now we have a series of questions we want you to answer honestly. So why do you think you will win this battle royale?
Well, after you see tonight, my people have been training me. All these others, they don't know what they're getting into. I do. We've been the champions for so long. We know how to handle this. We know how to prepare.
So why should people sponsor you over the others?
Because we're going to be the champions once again. Your safe bet is in District 5.
Mm-hmm. And why did you volunteer specifically over all the others?
Well, and at that specific question, he reaches kind of into his cloak and holds his hand just over his heart. Well, it is but an honor to be involved in this momentous occasion. And I would rather be here than anywhere else in the world.
Okay, and roll persuasion.
You know what? Character?
I'm going to use my nat 20.
Ooh, from Mountain Girl. Hooray. That is a success. Well done. Well,
for a total of 27.
So people are standing, super excited. Yes, for the battle royale. Very impressive. Very impressive. Okay. And then she escorts you off the stage. And then we bring the next contestant, Daquine. Come on up.
I just walk up, not much emotion, just look over at the crowd, and then just keep walking up to the area.
Okay. Well, sit down, dear. Sit down and make yourself comfortable. Why do you think you will win this battle royale?
Well, I've trained as a soldier for many years, and I believe that I am ready to win this.
And why should people sponsor you?
I am good at what I do. And when you're good at what you do, people are willing to pay you money for it.
That's true. I know that well. And why did you volunteer to join over the others?
Some might call this full of ego, but I do this for the fame. For fame comes job. Jobs
Mm,
come money.
that is very true.
Money's
If you want
good.
to win, there's great money to be found.
Mhm.
Well done. Well done. All right. And then she escorts you off. All right, John. Come on out, John.
I will whistle for my puma to follow me up on the stage.
Okay. And
I'll,
do you sit down or
I will stand tall and politely.
you got it? So why do you think you will win this battle royale?
My equipment and luck has saved me before. It'll save me again. My puma here is the latest tech from our district, and it'll give me a serious advantage.
Okay. And why should people sponsor you over the others?
Because if I lose, a district gets destroyed and people die for real. If you want your donations to help destroy a district, then go ahead, throw your donations to the others. But if you wish to be honorable and bring back hope, donate to me.
Would this be more of intimidation or persuasion you're going for?
I'm trying to persuade people.
Okay. All right. Roll for persuasion.
It's a 13 minus 1 for a 12.
Okay. And why did you volunteer?
Because if I did nothing, my district would be destroyed. I will not stand by and do nothing as my home is eliminated.
Well done. Well said. And it definitely makes you think about things a little bit differently, for sure.
Oh.
Especially after District 7.
I will bow politely and leave.
Okay. And Coldbone, come on out, you. Tell me, why do you think you will win this battle royale?
Because I'm standing on the battlefield with proudness in my chest and anger in my eyes, more so than usually. No one can best my strength, my abilities, my courage, nor my heart.
Ooh. And why should people sponsor you over the others?
Because strength prevails everything, and therefore we, the people of District 1, are the ones who should own the earth we all are walking on. You need the strongest legs and shoulders to build this world from anew.
And why did you volunteer over the rest?
I've seen enough of my friends walk into this tournament, and not many came out again with a beating heart. With my younger brother dying in the last one, it wasn't even a question if I should or shouldn't volunteer for this. And that's the bottom line, because Cold Bone said so.
That gives me like chills. Like, I don't even need to like roll for persuasion. Jeez. Oh my goodness. All right. And that leaves us. I can never remember the name, just say.
Me?
Chasia.
Chase, I'm writing it down. All right, Chase, come on out. And how do you walk out?
Chasia strolls proudly, shoulders straight, back straight, head held high, and
Alright.
stands before the panel and bows.
Okay. And why do you think you will win this battle royale?
Because these competitors are arrogant fools. They depend on concoctions and contraptions and even beasts to win. I depend on nothing but the skills that have been endowed to me by Lucha and the training that has been passed down for centuries by my people.
And why should people sponsor you over the others?
Because I will not lose.
And why did
She
you
doesn't blink.
You can tell I was a little disturbed. Like, next question. And why did you volunteer to join?
There is a standing agreement, pardon me, between my people and the people of District 2 that has existed for a few generations now. The reasons may not be relevant to the sponsors of this event, but they're deeply important to the people of District 2, and they're equally important, if not more important, to my tribe. But more so, to fail would be a deep disrespect to Loche and to my people.
Well said. All right, roll for performance.
So 14, which comes to... Can't doggone it. There we are. 14.
Okay. All right. We have now completed our interview process, which means tomorrow we go to the dome.
I haven't been yet.
Oh, that's right, you.
I know I'm really small, but that's okay.
Yeah.
I don't take offense.
All right, Will Horn, come on up.
But he's crying on the inside.
So he walks on stage, and he actually is once again shuffling his cards.
Mm-hmm.
And he kind of stops right in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
You know, these tricks, as I found out, they don't actually work the way that I thought that they would. I thought that actually we would be able to, get to know each other and just kind of talk about what happens next. And he kind of fans them out, and it has like all the suits, all the different cards. And then I'm going to cast Produce Flame, and they all just disappear, and they essentially become 52 scorpions all across his arms.
That's cool.
And then kind of like as I walk towards the interviewee, I'm going to cast what's this spell called? Druidcraft, and essentially just make like the scritching like scorpion noise as I walk up.
Ew.
And sit down. And I kind of look kind of even though like I kind of like performed, like I'm still kind of like a little skittish. Okay. So I just wanted everyone to know. I just want to be a little transparent. I heard the questions earlier. I wasn't even planning on being here, to be honest. I lost a card game, and I was essentially put in. But now I spent the last day or two thinking about it and talking to my competitors, and I'm going to take this seriously. And he cast Produce Flame again. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to win because no one bets on an underdog. And it's time for someone else to win.
Okay. And is that why people should sponsor you over the others?
I mean, yeah, especially the really jerky one that keeps blowing away my cards.
And why did you specifically volunteer over the others?
I didn't. I lost a card game. Lost a bet. I'm just being honest.
That wasn't clear before now. There was a card game.
There was a card game. I lost it. I'm normally pretty good at them. I guess I should have cheated, but I didn't. I was being honest.
Well done. Well, I'm glad we had this interview.
All right. Thanks.
And then they get like a couple claps and
I feel like people from District 5 are going to be like pointing and laughing at him.
No, never. However, Wilhorn, could you roll for performance as well?
Oh God, my camera fell. That's awesome. Oh my God, natural 20. Holy shit. Sorry.
It's like they just took a second to realize, like, what?
I like
You're tearing a rift into your
everything's going
reality.
crazy, you guys. Like everything's falling apart.
We're just so excited.
So which that's a actual just 20 because I have a +0. So there you go.
Okay. So while you were up there
This
doing
dice. Mwah.
interviews, there were actually 2 sponsors that have made donations to 2 of you. Duval, you have a nat 20 to use.
Nice.
And John, you have a nat 20 to use. Good job. Well done.
Grats.
Mhm.
Nice.
Nice.
All right. Don't worry. I didn't forget about the other donations that were made. They're coming. Okay. Let me add these up. Okay. So while you were working on physical prowess, schmoozing with sponsors, and doing your interview, there was a point system, and it is out of 12 would be the max. The one who was the most impressive of all was Theodore, with 10 points. Well done. Second up was John, with 9 points. Third was a tie between Colbone and... Damn, I can never remember the name.
With Lauren?
Ciacia?
Oh, yes. Okay.
Ciacia.
Yeah.
I'm gonna like say it with like a
Was a
swish.
tie.
So look, if you take my purse, I'm gonna chase you.
Oh, chase ya. I got you. And next up was Will Rorn with 6 and Daquine with 5. Well done, everyone. Woo-hoo. Are you ready for the games to begin?
Oh no, I've already won.
You ate first, you last.
There you go. Throwing down.
I mean, we're playing golf, right? The lowest score wins.
That's right. Yeah. Mhm. Okay.
I want a mulligan.
That's what the donated nat 20 is for, dude.
There you go. That's right.
All right. So you are taken to a blue tiled room, each of you on your own. You're all separated from each other. And it's about like 8 foot by 8 foot. And there's a glass pod that is in the center. And when you lay down on it, there's a couple assistants that come in and start, attaching you to wires so that you can be virtually put into this dome. They also give you a shot in your arm, which looks like some kind of tracking device of some kind. And you see that there's a clock on the wall with red numbers that are counting down. You have 5 minutes. Is there anything else you want to do before you enter the dome? Anything you want
Just
to
make
say
sure I have all my
before
stuff with
donated?
me.
So
Yeah,
actually, you do not have your stuff.
Oh.
Yes, because it's a virtual dome. Or in your
Dun, dun, dun.
pod, you do not have your stuff yet.
Mm.
Mhm. Dun dun dun.
Apparently, your stuff magically
arrives
to you inside the
I was trying to make
simulation.
it PG-13, people. It's not-
So
Hmm.
I reach, but I try and hide this so nobody sees it.
Okay.
I reach into my thing. I unfold that picture again.
Mm-hmm.
I look at it, and I put it away. And then I hold the emblem that I got on my uniform.
Aw.
It's amazing. Oh,
I can't move. Can someone shuffle my cards?
So you are now put into like a trance-like state, and all of a sudden you wake up and you are actually in a tube that is currently rising to the earth. And when you get up top, the tube is just very Like it's very warm where you are. You're very snug in what's happening. When you look up, there's like sky that you can see, and the sun is kind of beating down on you. It's very hot. It's stuffy in here. It's hard to breathe. When you look out, you do see that it looks like a strip of land that's in front of you that you can kind of run towards. And then in the center is a massive pile of stuff that's just kind of laying about in between there. You can't really make out what it is, but you can probably assume that it's, the stuff that you didn't bring with you. Looking from above to give you an idea what this looks like, just picture like a sun, and the rays that come out are the strips that you see that are grassy, and in between that looks like swampy waters. And then in the center of where the sun would be is just all of the stuff is located there. The countdown.
I immediately start running. Oh.
It's not open yet. No, I have to give you all of your stuff from your donations. So,
okay.
Theodore, since you had won with 10 points to give, because we have raised $153 so far for this stream, that means that there's a legendary item that we are giving out, and that will go to you since you have won the Hunger Games. Oh, well, not the Hunger Games. Oh, my God.
Spoilers!
I won.
Oh, that was fast.
Well,
Alright, good night, everyone. 2-1.
It's been fun. It's been fun. I told you guys.
Oh, my God. Okay. Well, I'll put my staff away. You
Wait,
have
wrong
the
direction.
Staff of the Magi.
Oh no!
In the Hunger Games chat. It does have where like you can use spells a certain amount of time. Since this is like you're killing each other, you would probably wipe everybody out within 5 minutes. So at the bottom where it says spells, you can cast them once instead of like 7 each time per. But everything else stands the same. Okay, so that is in Discord, so you can see that. For those who are not familiar with it, is a staff that can be welded as a magic quarterstaff. It grants a +2 bonus to attack and damage rolls made with it while they're holding it, and you gain a +2 bonus to spell attack rolls. It also gives you some other fancy stuff and spell charges like Fireball, Ice Storm, Knock, Pass Wall, for those who are familiar with the spells, things like that.
And you said that I can cast each one of those spells once a day?
You can, yes, each once. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Instead of like 7 each, because then no one would be able to do anything. It would be pretty crazy. Okay. We have 2 random potions that people need to drink. Since you won, Theodore, and in second place it was John, you can decide whether you want to drink the potion yourself. You don't know if it's a poison or a potion, if it's going to be good or bad, or you can give it to somebody else and you can choose.
Knowing my affinity towards poison, I will go ahead and drink it myself.
Okay.
Because I'm not afraid of poison.
Makes sense.
And knowing this is a donation, I will also drink it.
Well, it wasn't to you specifically. It was just to a random player, so you can decide who you want to give it to.
I give it to me. I drink it.
I drink my milkshake.
Well, it might not be as tasty as you think it would be. We've had some pretty gross stuff in our donation list. Not gonna lie, I'm doing some really weird things.
Too bad it was Wand of Wonder.
If you don't know what it is, it's like the order of evaluation. Number 1, poke it with a stick. Number 2, lick it.
So both of you, if you can roll a D100, you can virtually do it if you don't have an actual die, and I will tell you what you are drinking.
98.
98. So you begin growing hair all over your body, and after 1d4 days, all of your hair begins to fall out and drink more.
Yoda monkey.
Sounds like I'm gonna be nice and warm when it starts getting cold out.
But if you don't continue to drink it, all your hair falls out. So it could get pretty cold. So it's D4 days.
Oh, good.
So that's for 2 days.
That's super good.
Okay.
And I got a 91.
91. It was just moonshine.
You know what? I'll take it.
Disadvantage on dexterity checks.
Oh.
Okay. I don't need those.
All right. What else did we get? So it's 2 random potions, legendary item. All right. A random player gets a trinket. All right. So we will give, and they have to use this trinket within the game somehow. So some of these trinkets are pretty weird.
Oh.
Agnes, she said drink it.
Mm-hmm. So next,
drink the trinket.
Lucha, if you can roll me, looks like it only goes up to 200. Oh yeah, a D100. 1D100.
61.
61. You have a cameo carved in the likeness of a hideous person.
Your sister or your love.
I don't know what you'll do with that
That'd be
within
your
the
mom.
game. But
Yeah,
if you
your mom.
figure it out,
That'd
I'll
be your
give you
mom.
inspiration because this is a little bit weird.
Your mama's so ugly, she looks like a hideous cameo.
All right, Duval, you
Yo.
get another D20.
Okay.
And
Oh yeah, I already had
Daquine,
that, right?
You get another one. Yeah.
Oh, I got 2 nat 20s?
Yep, you have 2 nat 20s.
Oh, snap!
Nice.
Daquine, you get a reroll, and you can use that for whenever you want, whether it's like attacking or initiative, whatever you want to use. You can use a reroll.
Okay.
All right. Now, what's even more exciting is that as soon as these open, Buzz donated so that all players and DMs have disadvantage.
Like just one
Generally?
time, or
Yes, it's just one donation, and it's for 10 minutes. So for the first 10 minutes in the
Holy
dome,
crap!
everyone
Oh.
has disadvantage.
Wow.
okay.
So thank you
Good
so
thing-
much for all of the donations. This is
Yep.
insane.
We
I
get
hope
a
that was
die
a good
now.
Yes, super
donation.
excited.
That's very good.
And don't forget, the items you got in the very beginning of the game. I know there's a lot going on, but this is stuff.
Could
that
you send
make or
me
break.
mine again, please?
From
Sorry.
the beginning?
Yeah, from the top.
Yeah, you have a Kevlar vest.
Yes, I do.
Remember? Yeah.
Kevlar?
Yeah.
Kevlar. He still owes me $5.
I knew where that was
Keep
going.
that bastard.
I just took 2d4 psychic damage.
Okay, so I'm putting it in a Discord channel for you.
Thanks, appreciate it.
You're very welcome.
4 damage.
Anybody else need it from the beginning? You good? Perfect. Okay.
Yep.
So the countdown, it is now done. So let the games begin, everyone.
I
tube
immediately
opens
start
up.
running.
Okay.
I look to my left and right. Who are on the spires to my left and right?
Okay. So well, I guess that's a good idea. So to your left would be John, and to your right is Colbone. And you're all
Yes.
separated with like swampy water in between. So keep in mind, everybody's going down their strip.
Yep, I'm gonna cast.
I don't think it's going to be a problem for him.
I'm gonna cast Gust of Wind to try and knock him into the swampy water. John's.
Which one? John?
John.
Okay.
Of course.
So that's a strength saving throw.
Okay. I got a 15 plus 0 is 15.
So you fail because my spell attack is now 17 because my wand of the Magi, or my spell save is now 17. So you move 5 feet in the direction I just pushed you. Is that enough to make him fall into the water?
It is, yes. Mhm.
And then I keep running.
Okay. Who's next?
How far apart are the pods? Like where we are, like how many
They're
feet?
about 20 feet apart from each other. The
20 feet
lines.
apart. Okay.
Mhm.
And my assumption is like, is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 all the way across?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay, gotcha. So I'm in the end there.
Yep.
Okay.
And to your right is Daquine, and to your left is Chasia.
So Daquine
You
and
still got it.
all right. I am going to start. I'm going to start running as well. But The minute I see my best friend, Theodore, the very immediate second, actually shortly after his gust ridiculousness, I am going to make sure that he can't see very well for at least a moment. I'm going to wait till we get up close to the pile, and then I'm going to cast Fog Cloud on him.
Okay, and everybody remember disadvantage.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just creating a 20-foot radius sphere of fog centered on a point within my range, which is 120 feet. It's just 20 feet long, so it's just going to be like in front of him, just to kind of make him suck for a little bit.
Just a little bit of suffering.
And how far is it
Just a little
between our pods and where the weapons are?
Oh, I'm sorry. What did you say?
How far is it between where we started out in the pods and the weapon pile?
So it's about like 45 feet long, and it's a very small path, just enough for like your width to run down.
Okay. So in that case, I'm just gonna try to ignore everyone, run the full 30 feet, cast my echo, which can be cast upwards of 30 feet in my area, and then I'm going to teleport. As a bonus action, teleport myself from where I am to where the echo is, right by the weapon pile.
Okay, and you don't need your staff to do it or anything?
No,
Okay.
no, that's just part of the class ability.
Okay.
And what kind of stuff is around here in the weapon pile?
So it's everything that everybody brought with them. There's all the weapons that they have. If it's a physical weapon to hold, each character was asked to create 7 items that they want to take with them on the island, so they're there as well.
Okay,
then see your stuff.
Okay, then I'll grab all of my stuff then.
Okay, and what 7 items did you bring?
Oh, let's see. Let me get that for you here. I got a fire starter, a flashlight, first aid kit, a map, water filtration device, one of those like the straw ones that, if you can drink nasty, gross water and it turns it pure, a signal mirror, and a sleeping bag.
Okay. So you grab your stuff and you hear it click.
I stop like, uh-oh.
Now who's next?
What did I do?
Who goes next?
I mean, I was running, but I cast a spell, so I don't know how far behind.
Yeah, same with me.
And also, I only have 25 feet movement per round, so.
Okay. All right, what
I'm going to assume not me.
Well, you could use your dash action as well to move another 25.
Well, he cast a spell.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Lucha, what does your character do?
I'm just running to the pile. I can't really do anything else.
Okay. All right. And Shasia?
Starting off hot. Let's go.
I too am just going to make haste toward the pile naturally with my naturally superior speed, but I'm really only after the things that belong to me.
Okay.
So that's it.
Brings us back to Theodore.
So Theodore is going to finish his run with just his movement. How far away is the wood line?
From where you were running from the beginning? So
no,
from
the center.
From the center? What do you mean? Like from where you are now?
Yeah, where I grab my stuff.
Okay. So center to like where the woods begins, you mean? Okay. And it's about like 25 feet.
All right. So as soon as I get to where my stuff is, which I should be able to make it there with my movement, I'm going to grab my stuff and pick it up.
That's when the fog cloud goes out, by the way. But right before he tries to grab anything, that's when it happens.
Oh, what stuff? I thought it was right here. Oh my goodness, I can't see a thing. Nice.
The area is
So I
heavily
reach around
obscured.
looking for my stuff.
Yeah, I was probably fumbling around when I was looking for mine.
I think this feels like my stuff.
It probably does. It probably does affect others. I'm not gonna lie, but to you,
Just grab whatever
Okay.
I grab whatever I can, and then I'm gonna cast.
Roll a d6.
Okay. That is a 1.
Okay, so you do find the correct. It's your stuff.
Okay, and then I cast Thunderstep and teleport. I forget how far it is. Just a second. I teleport 90 feet away. So I'm in the with a thunderous boom, I just fly over to the wood line. I have to be able to see it. So I just land right at the edge of the wood line.
Okay.
And start running into the woods.
Perfect. Okay, next I believe was John, right? Because you got thrown into the water.
I thought that would mean like I'm one of the last people because I have to take a couple seconds to like get out of the water and stuff. But if you want me to go now, I will.
Because everybody took their turn. So
Okay. I will try to like shake out the water on me and like climb back up, and I will whistle for my puma to follow me, and I will cast a long strider, and I will sprint to the middle, I guess.
Okay, and that takes you. Are you picking up anything?
I will try to pick up my stuff.
Okay.
Got my maul, my armor, my survival gear, cold weather clothing, the rope, multi-tool, some rations, a tent.
Okay. And Theodore, what did you have as your 7 items? I forgot to ask you.
So my 7 items are my explorer's pack, which I got anyway, my arcane focus, and then the specific, I only chose 4.
Okay.
Poison vial, a grappling hook, a compass, and a healer's kit.
Cool. Okay. So I believe after
and
John,
then my weapons and stuff.
Okay. And then after John, I believe was Duval, right?
Sure.
I got so excited what was going on. I was like,
no worries. Yeah, I got a little bit less speed than I think almost everybody. So I will kind of take my time. I'm kind of also looking to see what John's doing because #Alliance. And but also like but also keeping an eye on Coldbone. Because he didn't say no exactly.
Right.
So so I'm kind of like I kind of close distance, grab all my things, and it's for the sake of brevity, it's all survival-y stuff, and plus the heroism potions and all this, my wand and all the other stuff. Okay, what's should we go opposite? And then meet back around. What do you guys want to do?
Who, me?
Yeah, Alliance. Yeah, you.
I don't know. I didn't think this far out. I was gonna run around and hide while the others killed each other.
Okay, well, we can hide together if you want.
Sure.
Alliance doesn't mean we have to be right next to each other all the time, but it just means we don't kill each other until the end.
Thumbs up.
Okay.
No.
After you.
Is that how that works?
You wouldn't know.
All right. Next is Daquine, who, however, heard a little clicky click. So what you can feel under your foot, it feels like a hard plate that has been pushed down.
I told you this is where I'm going to die.
You didn't set your hopes too high, did you?
I lasted 5 minutes. I'm.
I didn't even get past the weapons. Okay,
I'm surprised they made it past the interview, Frank.
I'm
Smack
surprised they made it past the
talk
train. All right, so I look down to look at this thing that I stepped on.
Mhm.
Does it look like it's like a mine?
Are you gonna bend over to find out?
Trying to keep any weight as I can on it. I will try to.
I would roll for that if I were you.
What am I saying, guys? Okay, here. What
Isn't
am
that 10 minutes up yet?
It's a good question.
No, it's not. There's
Actually,
8
Game minutes,
Actually-
because that could be forever.
Actually-
Oh, that's true.
Actually, can I retcon that?
Mm.
Wait,
I have an idea of what I'd like to do instead of bending down to look for it or look at it.
10 minutes is up and you're good to go.
Okay.
You got an alarm that's so awesome.
Okay, it's up.
That's super DMy is what that is.
It-
That's
yeah,
awesome.
you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. It sure is.
Love that.
No.
Yep.
The echo that I had summoned along the water path, I'm gonna have him kind of run up to the weapon pile, kind of skirt around it, go as far as I can, or as far as it can, to the forest ledge,
Right.
and then I will bonus action again. We will switch places.
Oh,
Okay.
cool.
So if they switch places, do they have weight to them? Are they like a real person?
Let's see. Let me see if I can find the specific description here of it. Where I have it written down here. Okay. You can use a bonus action shoot. I'm sorry. Has to be with. Okay, it says you can use a bonus action. I got to learn how to read to magically manifest an echo of yourself in an unoccupied space you can see within. I'm sorry, 15 feet. I thought it was 30. This echo is a magical, translucent gray image of you that lasts until it's destroyed. Until you dismiss it as a bonus action, until you manifest another echo, or you're incapacitated. So it doesn't really tell if there's any weight to it. But I'm going to say, since it's an echo, there's probably no weight
Mm-hmm.
to it. So, yeah, I will.
Can your echo get damaged?
Yes, it can. It has 1 hit point, but it does have an AC.
Okay. All right. So you switch places, and that's
Mhm.
like 15 feet, you said, right?
Yeah, 15 feet, correct.
Okay. And what is their AC?
Let's see. It is 14 plus my proficiency, which is 3. That's 17.
Interesting.
Bye, Echo.
Fare thee well, my friend. Fare thee well.
You look like this guy I know.
I could have sworn you were Boom.
So you do switch places,
Okay.
and it is indeed a landmine, and so it does explode.
Ouch.
Oh,
Unfortunately, what is the health? You said 1 hit point.
1 hit point.
Obliterates them. So
I after the thing, after a moment, blows up. I turn towards the thing and I towards the forest and run
well done.
in.
All right, I'll give you an inspiration point for that because that was pretty creative.
Thank you.
Then, yeah, I'm very surprised. However, it does set the rest of the luggage into the air. And
Oh no.
some of the pieces are on fire currently. So now the luggage is all over the place, which makes it a little bit harder to find your stuff in particular.
Okay.
All
All right.
So,
I'm just kind of screaming. Ah! I'm just running. Like I literally have in my mind. I literally had the conversation with John, and then.
all right, Lucha.
I'm closing down to the pile,
Okay.
and I'm probably see the explosion, right?
Sorry about that.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So I'm
Oopsie.
I'm going to be a little bit more cautious when I'm closer to the pile
Okay.
and try to find my stuff or pull all my stuff out of the pile.
Okay. Do an investigation check to see if you can find it.
That's a 17.
Okay, so you do see your stuff, but it's actually located towards the forest. It did blow back pretty fast, so you'll have to be able to run to it to go grab it.
All of it?
It was a pretty big explosion. I mean, I can separate them into tiny pieces,
Okay.
but I felt like that was wrong. So I'm assuming they're all together, like attached on a bag, and just set of.
Yeah, okay.
You're very benevolent.
Kind of like Christmas. Reindeer just.
Yeah, okay, I'm going to head towards them.
Okay,
Then.
you got it. And Josiah?
Same. She's after just, what was the equipment that I brought.
Okay.
So that's it. And a certain amount of it, I really don't want to travel that far. I'd rather just sort of identify, maybe try to make a mental note of which direction maybe I saw something go, but also trying to keep a little bit of a tab on where, if people were scattering, I want to know where the other people went, right?
Okay. Mm-hmm.
And I would be inclined to move as little as possible from where she ended up.
Mm-hmm.
And aside from just sort of being safe, orient myself to see where everybody went.
Okay, do a perception check.
Okay. That's an 11.
Okay, so you do know that John fell into the water.
Okay.
You did see Daquine kind of just disappear, but you don't know where they went. They're just kind of like all of a sudden missing. And Theodore is not there whatsoever.
Okay.
And you would have seen probably my echo as well, because it is visible.
Yeah, the echo explosion. Yay.
Oh, I'm so glad I got that ability.
Relative to on the spiral, relative to John, which side was I on? How many notches over?
So you were.
Why am I the person to use
were
location
4
as?
Because you're the one I want to drown.
Fair enough.
Wow.
Oh,
God, yeah, this is where the whole thing is going to go downhill and get really dark.
Yeah,
You
well,
said-
it
so
had to happen.
Lauren will remember this.
You wanted to know how far away from John you were?
Yeah.
Okay, so it was only, you were 3rd over.
So if we're close to the center, and I'm thinking of this, if the whole path was, so that's, I'm gonna move in that direction
Okay, you got it.
for now.
All right, brings us back to Theodore.
All right, so Theodore's gonna run into the forest, and he's going to try and find a place to hide and watch, someplace that's a good vantage point, and that he'll be able to see if anybody comes his way.
Okay, so you just want to know, like, you're just being aware of what's going on around you and see if anybody's following you?
Right. So I want to go to I want to try and find a spot where I can have a good field of vision and still hide.
Okay, so when you get through the forest, it is very thick. There's a lot of foliage around, so it is kind of hard to get through at first. It is rough terrain. You could probably get advantage from the trees, because there is some clearing. You can kind of look down on everything, but where you are right as you hit the forest, there's just so much that's there. You could probably hide within some of the foliage if you wanted to, but there's not really a clearing.
Okay. So is there like a branch that I think would hold my weight up high?
Yeah, they do. Yeah, you could try to climb the tree to get to them.
Is it less than 30 feet?
High, yeah.
Okay. I'll Misty step up there.
Okay. So you make yourself up onto one of the branches, and it supports your weight.
Right.
Which is fine. Mm-hmm.
Just trying to crouch down and keep my eyes open for that.
Okay. Are you doing anything to like hide your appearance, or are you just going to chill up there?
Just crouching down right now.
Okay.
I don't expect people to be looking up in the woods immediately.
Okay.
So
All right. That takes us to John.
I'm going to try to search around and maybe go back to my, not my spoke, but like a different person's spoke to see if maybe they left anything there. And I'll cast invisibility.
Oh, where'd you go?
You said we're hiding, right?
Okay, no, I got it. I got it.
Where'd you
It's
go?
good. Just I'll follow your voice. It's fine.
I guess it doesn't help my puma's also following me. But...
He wasn't paying
that's
attention to that.
It's a good call out.
Okay. So, and now you're looking for your items too, John?
No, I got all my items. I'm just
Okay.
running to another person's spoke.
Gotcha. Okay. So we did get another donation. This is for Lucha to drink a random potion.
Nice.
My favorite. I'm telling you, it's my favorite. Every time we do it, people love it. It's so good. some weird things.
Pop, pop.
yeah, I'm a hairy beast now.
Roll a 1d 100.
83.
83. This potion is slightly vicious and smells of iron. Drinking it causes your entire mouth to fill with a metallic flavor, rendering you unable to smell or taste for 1d4 hours. But during that duration, you are immune to ingested poisons.
Well, that's handy.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Mm-hmm. And 1d4, so that would be 4 hours. Interesting. Okay. So...
It's always good when the DM says interesting. Always. Every time.
Or when they look like they're doing math in their head.
Don't act like you know me.
To carry the two.
It's like 4 hours is like I have like a chart of like everybody's like 4 hours, 5 hours, 1 hour. This is good. 3 days. Okay.
Somewhere in there.
All right, Duval.
Duval.
That's you.
Yeah, me.
Yeah.
What do I do?
It's your turn.
Oh, sorry. Sometimes when this happens, like I just lose like all like reference of anything I'm doing.
No, you're good.
So after seeing John disappear, don't can he really likes me? Kind of looking. I'm just looking around, but I'm kind of keeping like pace with the Puma. I think is
The cat, the puma.
cat Puma. But I am kind of looking around, seeing where everyone's kind of spread out. But I am. Let's see. What do I want to do? I'm gonna do something a little weird, and after I'm actually going to just be kind of distracting for like 1 second, and I'm gonna cast Thunderclap
Okay.
right where I am, and just see if anything happens, and if it doesn't, we just keep trudging along.
Okay.
The magic users around here, am I right?
Mm-hmm. What is it with
Come
this?
on.
Oh, yeah, all
Talking
these
to yourself,
magics, man.
like-
It's the future, y'all. I don't know what to tell you.
Imagine how
Split.
confusing Hunger Games would have been if it started like this.
Yes.
Everybody's
I
disappeared.
feel like the movie did go like this. I don't know what you're talking about.
It'd be enhanced by this way.
I don't know what you saw.
That's right.
You guys are lucky I didn't cast a wall of fire around the equipment. Thought about it with that.
Because you were scared of me. You were so scared.
You're kidding. You didn't think of it until now, and you regret it.
Call it out. But yeah, I just I calmly, and by calmly I mean totally twitching, kind of freaking out, but like trying to pretend to keep it cool. Continue off and follow. This is a metallic cat, whatever.
Metallic.
Anyway, a really cool
Metallic
cat. Cool
Metallic
cat.
cat.
I know, right? We can do that for 10 minutes.
Huh. All right. And Daquine?
I'm going to try to get into the forest a bit,
Mhm.
and I'm going to try to find the closest mud puddle that I can, and I'm going to try to dive into it, coating myself in mud, and then just trying to, get into an area where I can blend in
Mhm.
with the environment. And then, since I don't have my Echo anymore, actually, I'll just call him Echo because that's a good name.
Yeah. Mhm.
I will cast Echo again and up into the trees to kind of keep a lookout.
So Echo's going to be in the trees?
Yes.
Okay.
And I'll start that out to be like a lookout, and then the final thing I will do during my turn, I will use my Echo Avatar ability, which allows me to it's similar to one of those familiar abilities where I'll go blind and deaf, but I will be able to see and hear through my Echo. And
Interesting.
Nice.
And I will stay like that, kind of watching out for people.
How much beer do you have?
Well, I probably
Of all the questions.
probably a flask full.
Okay. So unfortunately, there is no mud puddle to be around.
Oh no.
You could use beer to maybe lather some wet mud on your face or something like that, but
Okay.
you don't have
Yeah.
enough beer to make a mud puddle.
All right.
Beer mud.
Beer mud.
Beer mud.
Hey, it is the best smelling mud I have ever smelled.
Creativity, the idea making is
The
awesome.
muddiest of muds.
Really good.
Well, hey, when you're an alcoholic like I am,
High functioning alcohol.
high functioning.
Yeah, you don't go to meetings, you're good.
So we all know we have reached $238 during this stream.
That's
I just
crazy.
want to thank you all so
Oh my
much
God.
for donating.
Love
and
y'all,
those
man.
who just
Amazing.
joined. If you want to make donations too, it really is for a great cause. Underneath the video, you can see how it could affect the game. There's a lot of things that happen. Once we get to 300, all players pick from the deck of many things.
Oh my God, I'm so excited.
That's
we're almost
close.
there. Yeah.
Thank
we
you.
Really change the game. Thank
Oh.
you so much. We appreciate it.
Oh, it's gonna be fun.
Come on, Bob Ross, Mind Flayer.
I want to draw that card. Good or bad. Not the chaos.
Dude.
So, Daquine, since you can't find a mud puddle, what will you do?
Um,
Otherwise, you're just blind and standing about.
okay, I will try to see if I can find like a hauled out log
Okay,
and-
there's a log there. Mhm.
and try to nestle my way inside of it so that I am not as little visible as I can.
How big are you?
I'm about 5'7", but lean.
Okay, all right.
So many questions.
Well, you want a hollowed log, and if you're like Thor, you're not gonna fit there. I'm just saying.
That's true. That's true.
I've got echoes of Zane in my head, Dak. This is not how you saw this going, is it?
No.
This
Don't take away my
cannot
log.
be how you saw this going.
I just wanted a mud puddle. That's it.
We can't have everything we want in the dome, okay? It's not how it goes. Okay.
This is the way with domes.
This is the way.
This is the way of the dome.
Is it Doug Dimmadome?
I feel like
Owner of the damn sale.
I'm trying to think what you can roll for that to see if you can hide like deception. Like what is that?
Well,
You don't
I would
have
think
disguise kit to be a log. It's not
well,
like that much of.
I would think like stealth or something. To see how well
Yeah,
I hit
sure.
myself.
Be stealthy. Oh. Mhm.
Okay.
My question is, did he enter the forest near me?
No. Mm-mm.
Okay.
I rolled an 18.
Yeah. Daquine was literally the last person all the way on the other side from the players from where you were. What'd you have? I'm sorry.
18.
Okay. So you are one with the log. However, you hear,
Get to the chopper.
you hear
I
buzzing. But you don't know why. Hooray.
Oh my god.
Who wants to
tuned,
guess?
everyone.
Pick
a
me.
hornet's nest, isn't it?
We did have 2 donations. So this is for Daquine.
Oh my god.
A random potion. So you have to roll a 1d100.
Okay.
And
Oh man.
for Chesia to get a wild surge.
Oh.
Ooh.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
My, that's special.
63.
Special. 63. Catharsis poison. A deep red runny potion tastes like bad wine. Upon drinking, the drinker will sweat profusely,
Oh God.
followed by intense vomiting, crying, urination, and diarrhea.
This is the worst place to have that too, in the log.
All right, so let's see.
Thanks, guys.
Okay, so for 8 minutes, that will occur. If you
Okay.
survive, you lose all emotional attachment for 2d4 days. That's so sad.
Oh my god.
Just like give up on life in
That
this
is
log.
Actually, that's good because that is like the perfect
That's
soldier
right.
mentality.
Yeah, because the
That's-
Hunger Games.
Yes,
So
I
you
like
just need
it.
to survive the vomiting, crying, urination.
How long does that
in
last
the
for?
log. This all occurs in the log, by the way.
8 minutes.
Oh my
Really
8
hard.
minutes.
Have
I'm
you ever cried and urinated and vomited inside a log?
I'm
Let me
pretty-
tell you.
Yeah, well, all I can say, I'll add one minor detail
Oh
that
my God.
before I start doing
don't
that,
even
as
know
I start to
what's
feel this come on, I kind of lean myself over to the side so I don't like choke on my own vomit,
Okay.
and then I'll still do
Again?
You're just
thing.
postponing because you don't want to have disadvantage when somebody attacks you. I see it.
Well, hey, that was the fun from the get go.
Oh, you guys.
And from somewhere, I'm sure someone's gonna hear.
Oh my God. All right.
Oh my.
Dying. This is so good. It's so good.
This-
All right. So, Chesia, I need you to
Oh my goodness.
1d100.
Thank you.
You're welcome. See what happens with your wild surge.
Wild surge.
23.
23. Let us see what it be. Your skin turns a vibrant shade of blue. A remove curse spell can end this effect. So you're just blue.
I think
You're blue.
I think this look,
Dabba-dee-dabba-da.
I
A
think this
vibrant
look
blue.
works for me.
Yes. It'll be hard to blend in with your environment, but it's becoming.
For now, I'm just
You're
gonna leave
rocking
it be, I think, because
Well, it's a donation. Yeah.
yeah, it's a donation and what's her name from Avatar? This is who I resemble now. Kind of glowy blue and fast and sleek and
I
all
like
that good
chats calling you a Smurf. So
You'll see a Smurf. Yes. It's good. It's
I
good.
got blued.
I don't even know whose turn it is anymore. There's so much excitement happening.
That's too
Oh,
funny.
Lucha. Lucha. It's your turn.
I'm trying to get to my stuff finally.
Yes. You reached your stuff.
My
Um,
action, my action in the round was to get blued. That's all this was.
You're after Lucha, according to my list.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Just clarifying.
What items did you bring, Lucha?
A water skin filled with water, a tinderbox, a rope, a torch, a potion of healing, an explosive seed, and 1 stick of dynamite.
Okay.
Our survival items were almost identical except for 2. That's funny.
What do you now that you have your items and your weapons?
Hmm?
You have your items and your weapons. What do you do now?
Because they were blown back by the explosion towards the forest line. Did I see Theodore and darkness enter the forest?
So I feel like with Daquine, probably not, because he was just kind of there and then disappeared in an explosion. So for all you know, he's probably dead. I feel like Theodore, you would have, yes, because you had time to kind of just chase after and look around what's going on.
Okay. While I'm putting on all my gear, I'm cautiously go 1, 2, 3 trees into the forest.
Okay.
So I'm on the edge of the forest line, and I can see the middle.
That's correct. Yep. Mm-hmm.
And keep an eye out.
Okay. And who is still left in the middle? Just so I know. I think it's John, right? And
I was kind of running out of it to one of the spokes.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Perfect.
I'm following.
All right. So
I
you
was
see
close
those
to the
three,
middle.
Lucha. Okay. You see those 3 people standing in the center.
He doesn't see John, right?
No. Oh, that's right, because you're the invisible spell.
He's
Mhm.
relatively
So just
invisible.
those 2. Mm-hmm.
Relatively.
There's a little hint as to where he might be.
Yeah, relatively, semantics.
Yeah.
Half transparent.
All right, Chasia, if you're still there.
I am.
Okay.
So
A lovely reveal. I'm in.
Steen Black Sea. Well, I presume distance-wise, because I was 3 slots over, I'm still near the middle where John sort of disappeared.
Mm-hmm.
That I'm within closing distance of the puma.
Oh,
Oh, is the puma invisible or no?
No, the puma is not invisible.
and neither
The
am
puma
I.
is visible, and my intention would be to use movement and attack the puma in this round,
Okay.
and do my best to pummel the puma into oblivion.
Pummel that puma.
Yes.
Okay. What are you going to
Okay.
use?
Bare fists.
Okay. It's not a puma. Boom.
Oh no.
It's not the puma.
Oh no. See,
what we got now?
I was saving my get to the chopper for later, but just might as well just blow all the Arnold references.
If it bleeds, we could kill it.
Oh my god, that was amazing.
God, I want to play this game forever.
That's 8. 15.
Yeah.
No.
It's a 15 to hit on the puma.
Oh.
The 15 is exactly its AC.
All right. $11 damage.
Hear the like a clank as you must have dislodged one of the cogs from its interior. It's a good amount of damage. You said 11?
Yes.
Okay.
No, sorry. That was 26, but no, that was 8 damage.
8 damage?
Pardon
Okay.
Yes, it was.
Okay.
Truth said, if this game devolves into an Arnold quote fest,
Excuse me?
can't say they'd be disappointed.
I don't do Arnold.
Thank you, Cyrus.
Second attack on the
What are you
puma.
doing?
I'll do Ash.
Other fist.
Get down. Get down.
Get to the
again.
chopper.
That's a modified 20, so that's a
Okay.
hit.
Yeah.
5 plus 5, that's 10 damage.
Okay.
The puma go ouch.
Puma go
Aw.
ouch.
Okay. Gonna spend a key point for flurry of blows and do 2 more attacks on the puma.
Okay.
3, that's a
No.
miss.
No real pumas were harmed in the making of this game.
Thank you. Yeah, we have to mention that, don't we?
In mechanical, it's all good.
Mhm.
Don't worry, I could fix it.
And that was a miss too. That was a little bit of that was like a roundhouse kick that went nowhere with 2 feet. And I'm done.
Ooh.
Okay.
All right, takes us back to Theo.
All right. Can I see anybody?
So what are you looking out to the middle of the circle?
Yeah, I'm just looking to see if I can see anybody.
You do see Chisia
Oh, no.
attacking Pumbaa, and you do see
Pumbaa.
Ah,
No, it's not.
I
Close
love
enough.
the name.
Kennedy.
I love the name.
He's a lovable
Pumbaa
singing
the
wolf
Pumbaa.
dog now.
Pumbaa the Puma.
He's indeed thick-skinned.
I was a young warthog.
When I was a young warthog. Very nice. Thanks.
it adds to Brett's face of like, just no. That's not the right name. This is
Excuse
all-
me.
Well, you see it.
Are they within 300 feet of me?
Oh, jeez.
Oh, they are, yes. Mhm.
Woof.
All right. So I am going to center on Pumbaa. Ice Storm. So
I cuss in primordial.
20-foot radius. Everybody within 20 feet of that Puma needs to make a dex save.
Had to be me, I reckon.
Mhm.
I don't know if I would. How far would I be?
+8.
Well, from where Theodore is, they're about 25 feet. away from the
24 for
center,
my
so-
save. I'm good, probably.
19.
Okay, both those save. What about the Puma?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a little scared of it, so I'm going to say that I'm outside of that.
Everybody goes right after the poor dog. I mean, cat. Yeah, cat.
Puma gets a 14.
Kitty.
Okay, that's a fail. So everybody who saved takes half of what I'm going to roll. So you take 3, 4 points of bludgeoning damage. And 11 points of cold damage.
Yikes.
As these giant rocks just start falling from the sky, these rocks of ice just pummeling you.
Ouch, 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 ouch. Damage taken.
Ah,
Owie.
And that entire 20-foot circle, 20-foot radius circle is now difficult terrain.
Oh, wow. So I can't even get to you. Does it last for a certain amount of time or it stays?
Till the end of my next turn.
Okay.
Okay. And then, yeah, that's it. That's all I'm going to do this round.
Okay.
Oh,
I don't
wait,
need my
wait
hound
a
yet.
second here.
Do you have that
Evasion
you're
thing?
yes, I do. When you're subjected to an effect, allows you to make dex saving throws.
Nice.
You
So
only
you
have
take
damage.
0.
You take 0 damage.
Definitely
Okay, I'm
take
back
0.
to where I was. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you for
Now, when
in-
you cast this, does it like show anything? Like, is there a stream that would say like where it was coming from?
I don't know. It really doesn't say. So I would say that, yeah, it comes from the trees. Just it like shoots. It shoots. Let's say it shoots a
It
blue.
came from the trees.
It just comes out like a firework.
It shoots a blue like a firework, like, and then it explodes, and that's all those embers turn into giant ice rocks
Very
and just
cool.
fall.
All right. That.
So this
brings-
is what evading ice rocks feels like. Yay!
Mhm.
Looks like this.
And I want to thank whoever got us to give me that
Yeah, for the
staff of the Magi.
All right. So next is John.
Seeing that I am being currently picked on, I'm going to
It's Pumbaa.
do
It's not you.
a right angle turn and move 50 feet because of Longstrider and the bonus from being a cheetah district.
Mhm.
And then I will dash and move 100 feet away from this.
Okay.
And then I will
Where are you
order
going?
I will order my Puma to follow me and to move and dash to follow me.
Okay. So which direction are you going? Just so I know where you are.
Give
Going
me
away from Theo, right?
Yeah, I was going away from the monk who was trying to like punch my Puma
That's
And
what I
kick.
was saying. Punch my Puma.
and kick.
Okay, so
Um,
are you moving more towards like where Dax's direction is?
Sure.
Okay.
where Dak is just still curled up.
I am feeling like hot garbage at this point.
He's peeing on bees in that log.
Oh, and this, even though I'm deaf and blind at this point, I can still smell and feel everything.
Mm-hmm.
Be proud.
Great. Be proud.
Proud.
Murder
You're
hornets.
Very brave.
Good donation.
And that's my turn.
All right, Will Warren.
Oh boy, lots of things happened.
Yeah.
Okay. And so you see his alliance. Very far away from him. Hi. That was impressive, but we don't have an alliance, so would you go take care of somebody else first?
I think they're talking to you, Chelsea.
Yep.
No.
All right. Well, in that case,
I'm
just know
doing
that
something here.
just in that case, I don't know what to do, but my alliance is running away, and it's something personal. I'm sorry. And I clasp my hands together, and this from underneath the, I imagine this is grass or whatever.
Yeah, it's grass.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Suddenly this green and black energy begins to just kind of like creep up from, and you see like hands begin to like skeletal hands begin to try to grab at you. And I need and I'll cast Blight.
Okay.
And that's a Constitution saving throw, good sir.
All right.
And so we have 30 minutes left
Well,
of the stream.
So do we all need to get together and just do a big punching match until one of us? Until
I
all of
think
us
this
dies?
is going to be a roll off kind of
Not
thing.
you're pooping in a log.
Don't forget vomiting and sweating. Thank you.
I like pooping in a log better.
So yeah, that was a con save.
That was a 12.
12. That's a failure.
Okay.
8, 9,
Am I going to be pooping in a log?
maybe.
I hope I'm not pooping in a log.
So that is going to be 36 points of necrotic damage.
Oh my goodness.
Dang.
Hey, where's that hit points equalization we were all supposed to get?
I'm really sorry.
Ouch. That really, 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 really hurt.
And I'm going to because I was about 30 feet away from the puma, so I'm about 30 feet away from him. So I'm gonna use if you're still feeling froggy, you can still come and get me. And I'm gonna use my entire 25 feet of movement and go backwards or run a little bit and kind of spin around, expecting him to come and chase me. But going and following my alliance mate.
Okay.
So that's my turn.
Woo! That height.
Darkness. You are pooping in a log.
From my echo's perspective, do I see anything while I'm feeling the shivers, even in my echo? The sick, the feeling you get when you're sick and you're shivering, you feel so bad.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What else are you gonna do?
First I'm just trying to see from the echo's perspective to see if anyone is getting to my area.
Mm-hmm. So nobody is in your area yet. I believe, John, you're still invisible, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so you can't see them.
Okay.
You do see, people scattered about like in the center, because where you are, since you're up above, you can kind of see back where everything began, and you see people kind of taking off in different directions. But nobody's coming towards you specifically.
Well, I feel at this point, not only do I feel like I have at least I'm assuming it was a decent area before I started getting sick and started hearing the buzzing. I'm thinking that this was a good place. If I quickly look down at the log where I am, do I see anything? What that's causing the buzzing?
Oh yeah, that's a problem.
What do I see?
So inside you do see that there is a nest, and it appears to be a wasp's nest.
That's great. Well, after seeing that, I'm going to try to come back to my senses, and feeling like as sick as a dog at this point, I'm going to get the heck out of Dodge, get up out of the log, and hope.
Use stealth at disadvantage to see if you get out without being noticed by the wasp.
Okay.
I'm thinking the poop is probably going to be
the poop.
Well,
obvious.
Considering what I just rolled, it would make sense. I got a nat 1.
The poop.
Don't you have a nat 20?
See what you did there.
Come on.
Oh,
That's
actually,
a reroll.
Yeah,
You have a
actually,
reroll.
yes, I was just going to say I have a reroll.
Yeah.
You could use it.
Okay, yep, I'm going to you have
So,
to use
how would
that.
that work with like a disadvantage?
Well,
You
I
would
think
just
I'll-
cancel it out typically, but
Okay.
up to you.
Or I was thinking where I'll just roll again and hope that the disadvantage number is higher than a nat 1.
Okay. Yeah, that's good.
Okay, I got a nat 3. I don't think I even need to. I think I had like a stealth +1 or something. So at this point, I just
Kick the nest on the way out.
Like a football.
Oh no!
Through this log, and you're super snug, trying to blend in, and you created a mud puddle of your own, and in the process, you slip and you kick the wasp nest.
Oh no!
And now you are in initiative with
God, no!
swarm of wasps.
No! This is not okay. I did not sign up for this. I thought it was going to be killing people and have people try to kill
It's
me.
for
I
a
wasn't
good
even
cause.
supposed to be here today. That's what Lauren.
Hunger Games.
They immediately
That's my line.
No, it's your line.
They immediately begin to attack you.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Well, you're done pooping now. My alarm went off.
If you just stalled for a couple more seconds.
Dak, I haven't had a poop that good in weeks.
Does the smell deter them at all?
No, they're not deterred. They're very angry that you.
It makes them even more angry.
Poop,
Yes.
poop. They thought it was honey, but it was just poop.
So you
Wait,
take
that's bees.
20
Never mind.
It riles them up a little.
You take 25 points of damage
Holy crap!
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Holy
Okay.
crap.
as they swarm.
okay. I'm gonna be like, and I'm
In
just
the
gonna say,
log, just like, oh my god,
yeah,
trying to crawl out like
I'm doing the crawl of
shame.
Yeah, the crawl of shame.
Crawl of shame.
I was gonna call it the crawl of pity, but
No.
the shame is better.
Oh.
This is not how I planned my plan.
Okay.
I was good.
so,
I'm just gonna go ahead and put it out there. I like the Hunger Games movies, but this is already better than it. I'm just gonna go ahead and put it out there.
we got another donation
Ooh.
Yay.
to release the hounds.
Katniss is whatever.
Ooh.
More like chatness. Bah, 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 bah. And I hate
Chatness.
puns. And I hate puns. And I feel, you know what? I'm gonna give myself 2d4 damage for that. No, I'm just
So
Go to 36. Feel my pain.
kidding.
the
Sorry.
sponsors- So the sponsors are a little bored, right? They see everybody just kind of running around, just spacing out from each other. Nobody's really attacking. So they have decided to donate to release these hounds upon you. So you see them start to take off in several different directions.
Oh boy.
Jasha is literally flipping off the sponsors wherever they may be. Like, I'm not attacking anything, my butt.
In a tree.
Excuse me.
In a tree.
In a lot. Yeah. All right. So I will let everybody finish their turns before the hounds come about. So Lucha.
So they are not out yet.
No, I'll let everybody finish first. Mhm.
Oh,
Okay. So I saw I saw the direction where Theodore went into the forest.
Correct.
Okay. So
Yes.
I'm cautiously I'm going towards the direction,
Okay.
and I'm going to set a fire to the forest.
Are you
Just
using
burn
your
it down.
explosive or your explosive?
My
seed?
tinderbox and the torch,
Okay.
and just try to start a fire.
Okay. You got it. Do you have any like propellant to make it go up in flames faster?
I mean, I could use my dynamite
I mean,
if that
you have 30 minutes.
ends
left
up in a fire. Yeah, I'm going to throw my dynamite and try to be as quick as possible to go away out of
Okay.
the forest.
You got it.
What do I have to roll?
To throw it?
Yeah.
Well, I would use your strength to throw it to see like how far if you can get it towards them.
Oh, you're good at that.
I could throw it.
Right?
Throw it to 60 feet, but I'm in the forest, so I
just pretend it's a barrel of beer.
That's okay. You could still use it.
Okay.
Oh, that just gave me an idea.
That's a 19.
Okay. Yes.
Maybe.
So yeah.
What does it do once it explodes? It just sets everything around it on fire, or are you blowing this tree right out of the forest?
Each creature within 5 feet of that point must make a DC 12 dexterity save.
Okay.
And taking 3d6 bludgeoning damage.
I don't think tree's gonna save.
The tree
That'd be
can't
right.
move.
That would be you. There
Sorry.
you go.
Yep.
It's a living
So you want me to make a dex save?
Yep.
That is a 6.
Ooh, all right. So dynamite hits.
What if you all die simultaneously?
I win.
Oh, I can make that happen.
Hooray for me.
Oh, I can make that happen. I got two.
You know what happens if I break this staff over my knee?
I got two. Hey, I got two. I got two.
I think I might not want to know.
I got two nat 20s that say you're wrong.
Ooh.
Doesn't matter. Is no
Shoot,
save.
You do have two nat 20s.
I do.
So how much damage does it do?
I've got one inspiration point. Oh my goodness.
23 minutes to figure it all out.
20. This is too. I might be having
14
right now.
14 damage. Okay.
Okay.
And Theo, roll another dex save because the tree is starting to fall over.
Oh,
It just wants a hug.
The
Bob
tree.
Ross is so sad.
Bring it in for the real deal.
Worst
you know?
idea. Worst idea.
That is a 18.
Okay. So what are you going to do since the tree is falling? You're going to jump off of it?
I'm just
jump
gonna
to another tree?
Yeah, I'm just gonna try and jump and roll.
Okay. All right.
Aim for the
And
bushes.
once it's my turn, I'm coming up swinging.
The one's on fire, Brett, or
Yeah.
Does that
No,
end your
it's
turn,
from
Lucha?
the other guys.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Does that end your turn, Lucha?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Jasiah.
Ay.
And you start hearing coming through the forest.
Are they coming from every direction, or which? Give me a little logistics here.
That's my
Is
release
there a
the
window
hound
is
sound.
there a window to safety that I can start running into, just to give myself some distance? I'm probably willing to let Pumbaa go for now.
Nowhere is safe.
Over the intercom.
20 minutes. There's no safe places to be.
Right on. Well,
Mhm.
that's it. Pumbaa's going down then.
No.
Well, something had to go down.
No.
Yeah, really. Isn't that right? This is
It's
we
the
have
Hunger
these
Games.
dice for a reason,
It's
and
the Hunger Games.
all these numbers and to hit and damage and all that. But this square die, this is for something. So, here we go. Okay, that's a 14, that's a 19, so that's a hit.
Do you run up to it with, because it's like 80 feet away from you?
No, it's
Yeah, I'm like way closer.
I missed something.
Because
So
we
remember,
ran away.
They
You
like
did. My bad.
flew away 100 feet, and I was like, okay, bye, and I
You did. I got this. one.
so
You could use Step of the Wind and catch up to it.
Mm-mm.
Love how everybody's helping each other die. It's so nice.
And I haven't even done any damage to anyone yet.
Well, yourself.
whose fault is that?
I think we've arrived at that level yet where I would. That's not the.
My favorite potion. You pooped in a log.
It was about the friends we
Remember
made
it.
along the
How
way.
could you could never forget that.
No, I won't. Noctis will not forgive that. Will not forget that ever.
How far am I from Willorin?
Let's see.
25 feet, I think you backed up, right?
Yeah. Well, so like I was 30 feet away from you were up close and personal with the Puma, so I'd be 55 feet away at this point.
All right. I am going to use my action this round to do wholeness of body and regain 24 hit points. That's it.
Well, that's
Okay.
cool.
All right. All right, Theo.
All right. So, can I see good old Cold Bone?
You can, yes. And you can also see a hound on its way.
Okay. Perfect. I will go ahead and cast Sickening Radiance, centered on Cold Bone, and I will keep it there. A dim green light spreads from Cold Bone, and in a 30-foot radius around him, and it stays there for as long as I concentrate on it, up to 10 minutes.
Okay.
But I need Cold Bone to roll me a con save.
24.
24?
24.
Okay. All right.
Lucha says it, yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's what I said. 24.
All right. So you save. Is the dog within 30 feet of him?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay. The dog needs to make a
Okay.
con save.
And it is a mechanical dog for those watching. 17.
17? That just saves. God.
Remember, custom promote you.
Yeah.
I say
Undercommon? No,
you want to bring dogs into this? Fine. As a bonus action, I will use my ability. I have it right here. Called Hound of Ill Omen.
Okay.
I will spend 3 sorcery points to magically summon a Hound of Ill Omen, and it will target Cold Bone.
Okay.
And it gets its own initiative order.
Okay. All right. And so they don't attack now.
So no, it gets its own initiative order, and it takes the dire wolf statistics of the monster manual.
Okay.
But it's a spectral dog. His size is medium, not large. These are the changes. It can move through objects and other people, and it automatically, on its turn, automatically heads towards Coldbone and attacks him until either he dies or it dies.
Okay. So the hound approaches you and is going to attempt to bite you. Oh, well, that one ain't gonna hit. Oh no, this is not good. So they go to bite down and gnarl down on you, but they completely miss. They just kind of just leap right at you and then jump right behind. They overmiss you. So that takes us, because it's not the hound, so John.
Okay. Seeing that there's blood in the water, I will run back to pour a chase, a sea. You know what I'm talking about.
Yep.
I will run.
Jisia?
Yeah. I will run.
I sure
If you
didn't
have-
mean it to be that hard.
Yeah, and
We
my
could go with
hound.
Jane from now on if you like.
Jane. No, I just learned it.
Nickname.
And my puma will run 40 feet back.
Okay.
So doing the math, that's 15 feet out from Asia, and then 25 feet out for me.
Correct.
Okay. And I will bonus action command my puma to repair itself, and I guess it'll do that. It'll activate its self-repair mode and repair 2d8 hit points for itself.
Okay.
4 and 3 plus 3 is 10 hit points it restores, and that is my turn.
Can I ask you what it sounds like?
There's a lot of like clanks and like whirs in the machine, and it's like clink, clink, clink.
I am like Lauren is like moved by this. Oh my God, it's so cool.
Chasey is like disgusted and troubled by that sound.
John, are you still
Obviously.
I am still invisible because I did not cast a spell or attack, apparently.
Okay. And who's the closest person to John? I think
Either
Probably me.
Willorn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
About probably based off of your movement up, I don't know, maybe 60 feet away-ish, whatever.
Okay.
Probably me.
Should be less than that.
So-
I have
Should be less than
50
Are
foot
you
move speed.
facing the
Oh, do you
forest?
really? Okay, yeah. Ooh.
Are you facing the forest or is your back to the forest?
My back is to the forest at this point because I was running there and then I ran back.
But I can't see you.
You cannot see me now.
Right. So, Duval, is your back towards the forest?
The forest that he was coming out of, definitely, because I'm, watching the puma repair itself and losing my mind. So
Okay.
yeah, definitely.
So behind you, what comes out is another hound.
Ah!
They're going to try and jump upon you and
Okay.
take a chunk out of you there.
Go for it.
Alright, so we got hopefully something. 16?
Oh, that's my armor class.
Did I get it?
Yeah, you did the thing. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Nice.
Ah!
Where'd it go now? So that is 23 damage.
Oh my God! Wow! Holy crap! Yeah.
They're pretty big.
There's some big boys. Okay.
There's some big boys.
Fair enough.
We're very small.
Golly.
I'm a
It's
I'm
everybody
a-
against the DM at
You're
this
just
point.
gone.
If we
I'm
manage
a small
0
boy.
players killed, get her,
Get her.
get her.
Get her. Duval. So it would be your turn, Duval, after John. Yeah.
Okay. Considering the amount of hurt that just happened, I usually like dogs, and I'm going to.
That's
fair-
not very
Going to the
terrifying.
size of this-
it's a Pomeranian, definitely.
That's what a Pomeranian would sound like.
Yeah, and Jacob has a natural I love dogs, you guys, but Pomeranians, I'm sorry for those of you that love them. I'm so sorry. And I just kind of just like growl. It's like, get off of me! And I'm going to cast Flame Blade at 2nd level.
Okay.
So this large flame-like scimitar appears, and I'm going to use my action to slash at it.
Okay.
And you know what? I'm going to use my natural 20.
Ooh. So that is a hit.
Gotta use it now.
Yeah.
Use it before you lose it.
It's a good time. Yeah.
It's a good time. So, so CA, how do you do crits?
So I mean, you do have advantage when you're rolling for your attacks.
But I rolled a natural 20.
Right, but you have advantage on like your attack rolls.
Yeah. Okay.
Like going forward, or
Oh, is that what a nat 20 does? Not extra damage? I don't know.
So it is extra damage.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Okay.
you also get advantage on it. So you get extra damage and you get advantage on those. Yeah.
Oh snap! Okay, cool. So so no, you're fine. So it's at second level, so it is I believe, is that 4d6? Nope, that's wrong. It's 3d6. So it's 3d6 damage of fire damage. So that is actually really good. So that would be 15 fire damage. Do you double them? Do I roll an extra, like another 3d6? What do I do?
Yes, you roll another extra 3d6.
Okay, so that's 15, and then so that would be 26 points of fire damage.
Okay, so you kill it.
Okay, cool, awesome.
Except
of course,
it happens to have an explosive core.
Oh, my favorite.
So all creatures within 5 feet of the hound take 7 2d6 fire damage.
Did you say 72?
7.
Oh, 7.
2d6.
So 14d6?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, that's not bad.
Is there like a save for that?
Oh my goodness.
Which hound?
Yes, this is a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and use my second d20.
Okay, so you only take half damage.
Yeah, thanks. Wow, didn't expect to use both of those in the same round, but I think
Whatever works.
whatever works.
14d6 is a lot.
It is a lot.
I
That
didn't
is a
expect to
lot.
snort laughing at that, but here we are.
You guys, you're making me lose my count.
Lower, go lower. It's 8 points of damage, definitely.
Price is
It's
right.
not
Lower,
even
lower.
close to that. Okay, so you, because you did succeed, you only get 24 damage.
Oh, that's fine. Okay. So if you
It's
wouldn't
merely a
mind,
flesh wound.
it's merely a flesh wound. So what is? So you say 24?
That's correct, yeah.
Okay. Ooh, okay. That's
Nobody
still a
panic.
good bet.
It's all good. Put your one hound down. Good job.
It's okay. So yeah, so that's going to be my turn as I'm covered in embers and smoke, and my goggles are probably melted at this point, so I toss them to the side.
All right.
I didn't think it was going to be that serious.
Darkness, what are you going to do?
Considering I'm still surrounded by hornets who are viciously trying to kill me, I'm just going to try to attack them all at once by casting Radiant Consumption,
Okay.
where as I'm like as I finally get out of the log and I'm like woo, light comes out of like my eyes and my mouth and just begins to irradiate all around me. And let's see. And I begin to shed light in a 10-foot radius. And at the end of my turn, me and each creature within 10 feet takes radiant damage equal to half of my level.
Okay.
Rounded up, but of course that's 4 damage.
Okay.
And then, of course, while I'm having this, I can do extra radiant damage during any normal attack as well. So, that's all I'm going to be able to do, in hopes that does enough to do something to these hornets.
Okay. What do they have to roll to get out of the way?
They just take the damage if they're within 10 feet.
Oh, well, they're definitely, yeah. They're all up on you.
Okay, so 4 points
for each.
To each one of them at the same time.
Okay.
Don't know if that's going to kill them, but I'm going to try to sit there and kind of run as they're chasing me and hope that they either die or decide to flee.
Okay. So they don't die, but they'll chase after you as you run away.
Okay.
There's some murder hornets if they have more than 4 hit points each.
And even in the midst of smelling like an outhouse, feeling
We've
like
heard
crap,
about the murder hornets. They have faces.
yeah.
And
all-
you
and
like run
mean
into the
faces.
forest and then you run out of the forest.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to find the closest person I can.
Go away.
Who's the closest
away.
person I can find?
I'm not a person. Go.
Don't count.
I'm an elf.
Oh.
So unfortunately, Dak, your hound is running at you as you are running away.
Oh no.
Thank you
Wow.
for the donation, by the way. I appreciate you.
Oh,
Your personal hound.
And they're going your own personal hound because he's so far away.
Who did this? We need to know. I'm gonna ban you from the Discord.
This is
The
whoever did that, guys. You are very evil. That's evil.
Yeah, you out eviled Ryan. Ryan was supposed to
For
be
the
the bad
donation.
guy.
Yes. So does a 19 hit you?
You know, the universe seems to complicate itself.
It hits.
Okay.
You know, Ryan did say that he wasn't the BBEG. It was the Twitch chat.
It was the chat the whole time.
The whole time.
It was
There it was. We thought it was
awesome.
just benign. Scrolling along.
just going along, but it
Yep.
was the chat.
So that is 23 damage.
All right.
And sensei
He just
evil.
bites down on you and just kind of pushes you over prone.
Ow. Okay. But he will. But he. Well, I guess it's not my turn anymore, so I guess he wouldn't take the damage yet.
Not
So,
yet.
all right.
Mhm. But on the beginning.
You
of
say
next
how
turn,
much?
it
Yeah. How much damage was it?
would. 23, I believe.
23. Okay.
Yep. Mhm. And
All right.
Can I get to Theodore?
So Lucha, at the beginning of your turn, you need to make another con save.
Oh, okay.
Mhm. You so shiny.
17.
All right, so you save again.
Can I now get to Theodore?
Would like to kill Theodore. Yes.
Yeah.
It
Because
This has
I'm-
been a long time coming.
has. There's.
I'm going to attack with my vicious great axe.
Ooh.
Mm.
Theodore needs food badly.
Oh my God.
And I'm going to attack twice because of my extra attack.
Mhm.
19 and 13.
I'm going to break the staff over money.
No, the 13 doesn't hit, the 19 hits.
Oh, yeah.
Did you say 13 or 30?
13.
13. So 1d12 plus 5.
I'm biased. I need him to die.
7 points of damage.
Okay.
Mhm.
And I'm going to use my action surge and do that once again.
Oh, snap.
And that's 24 and 27.
Yeah, those hit.
And that's 24 damage.
All right. That was bad. That was very bad. Very, very bad.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Very
it.
bad.
And then that's the hound's turn.
He starts his turn. He needs to make a con save.
Con-save.
I need to make to see if I lose nat 20. So I got nat 20 on my concentration save to.
So he's only a 3.
Yeah, he takes 21 points of radiant damage,
Okay.
and he gained 1 level of exhaustion,
Okay.
and he glows green.
Okay. So
More
all of a
Stephen
sudden,
King stuff.
you see him glow this bright green, vibrant thing, and he starts to like twitch a little bit, and then he explodes.
Yes.
So all creatures within 5 feet of this hound take 7 2d6 damage.
Ow.
So he wasn't near us, right?
7d6.
They were going after, well, they were about to go after
14.
you. So
Mhm.
like last time they went to go bite you and then dropped behind you.
Okay.
So they are near you. I don't know, Lucha, where are you comparative?
He ran up
To
to
get
me.
close?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
close
yes,
and
it's
personal.
gonna hit you both. Yeah.
Oh boy.
So you have to do it was dexterity saving throw.
That is a 6.
18.
Okay. And what did you have? I'm sorry.
18.
I got a 6.
Okay. So since you had 18, you only get half the damage. It was 44 damage in total. So you only get 22, Lucha.
Yep.
And 44 for Theo.
I look really, really, really bad.
Chisia.
Nearest dog.
Dead at my
Hound.
dead at my hands.
Yep, dead. Mhm.
All right.
Uma's getting pretty close.
Mhm. My theater of the mind is a little fuzzy. If this is a map, I'm not
the
not
closest
seeing all
person
the
to you
dots
is
exactly well.
The closest person to you is still me, but whatever that's worth to you.
Yep. Well, that's worth plenty.
Great.
We have to do this.
We have to do this.
No, we don't. We really don't.
We have to do that. It's for honor. It's
We can talk about it. It's totally fine.
talk.
Don't make me force a choice on you. I will. We can go take out other people.
I'm not so sure.
You will regret it. Don't regret it.
I'll regret.
I have an alliance.
That's
I have an alliance. You're outnumbered. You can join my alliance. I should really talk to John about that.
Join now
Anyway,
as you're like sizzling on fire under this hound. Like
I'm still like I have embers like all over me still. Yeah.
You can join today.
Okay. So we're saying this where Lauren is within about 40 feet of me. And if I rush in, I could pummel him.
Okay.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Go for it.
Oh,
right.
you're so sad.
Sorry, here we go.
Ah!
13, that's 21.
21 to hit? Yeah, definitely hits.
Yeah, all right. It's 9 damage.
Okay.
Second attack. Oh, it's a natural 1. Owie.
Oh.
I could use that. Thank you.
But you know what? I got an inspiration point. I can do something with that, right?
Why'd you tease me? Why you gotta tease me like that?
Yeah, I need to spend that because that's one of those things that doesn't. So the inspiration point.
So reroll, right?
Reroll. That's I can do it at an advantage, and that is.
If you want to give advantage to Dubal, I mean that's fine.
No, that's a 13.
13? No, that's not gonna do it.
Nope, that's okay. I'm gonna do the key point and take a flurry of blows, 2 attacks.
Okay.
That's a natural 20. Yeah.
Ugh. Ugh.
Nice.
I just rolled a natural 1 and a natural 20 back to back.
Holy crap.
That's how
How
luck
do you like
works.
that?
Well done.
Yeah,
Mhm.
right. All right. And so, yeah, we just covered the rules on crits, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
Okay, so that's 11 damage there.
Okay.
13, that's an 18. That's a hit, right?
Yeah.
Second of flurry. And that is for 9 damage. There.
I'm so hurt.
That's all of it. That's
Okay.
all of it. So we did the both fists and 2 feet with a roundhouse kick, one of the feet missed. But
Okay.
otherwise it was kind of a whack, 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 whack.
Yeah, sound like a duck. But I have to, like, as you run up, no. So yeah, just
Yeah. Kid, maybe I even mouth, sorry, this is what the game is for.
Oh, so sad. Okay, so we
There we
are out of time for the stream
Yes.
because I didn't expect everyone to just disperse into the forest in separate directions. I thought you all were going to go.
You mean like they did in the
Back
movie?
talk?
What do you mean?
Oh, no.
No one expects a Spanish Inquisition.
So do we all just
Yeah,
die?
it was like smack talk for days, and I was like, "Oh, this is great."
There was
I
a
gotta
lot of
have
that,
lots
wasn't
there?
filler
There was a lot of
because
that.
Be like,
Yeah.
and then be done.
It's fine.
If I had one more action, I was gonna break that staff of the
We
Magi.
should have been swinging before the break. Yeah, I know.
Dude.
That's all right. That's
That's
all
Yeah.
right.
okay.
So
That's okay.
what we can do is I can set off a trap, and then we can base the winner upon like hit points on who's left.
Okay.
I'm ready.
Is that the end of the round though? Because like I didn't get a chance to go. I'm being selfish here. I recognize, but I'm just asking because there was a reason why I was warning.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You can go.
Fair.
Okay.
Mhm.
So like I'm like covered in glitter. No one makes me bleed my own glitter. This wasn't supposed, like I start to grow, and this wasn't even supposed to be for you. It was supposed to be the guy that hates me. And I used my fourth level spell slot, and I polymorph into a T-Rex.
Oh, okay.
That's really great because of what the trap is.
Oh no. All right. What's the
Yep.
trap?
It's a T-Rex trap, obviously.
Of course, it's Jurassic Park, of course.
It was a fireball trap, and that's why it's really funny. You're a dinosaur.
Oh, I get it.
Wow.
It's like meteors. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see what you did there.
Too
See?
soon, too soon.
Too soon. Millions of years.
It's been millions of years.
Million years is a little too soon.
That's first Ice Age humor.
All right. Make a
Gets
dexterity.
me every time.
So deck save?
Yep. Dexterity for everyone.
Everyone?
Is that including me?
Yep. Because this is the last bit.
Eh,
Since we're
all
over
right.
time.
I should have saved that nat 20, but
Well, like
I got a
like
21.
nat 20 then.
Well, you know what? I don't even have to look. I got a nat 5, so
yeah, that's 6.
yeah, I got a 7. Got a
Oh.
7.
Oh, all right.
Is
So
it?
anybody
Yeah.
under 12.
Natural 20.
Ooh,
You
not
got your
my
natural
God,
20.
Lucha. There it is.
Not even scathed.
Lucha. And I was there to see it as I wanted.
Oh my god.
Okay, so you see all of these fireballs come down from above, and anybody who got those low dex saves, they are going to get hit with 33 damage.
Okay.
All right, so my
Those who saved on it only get half.
come on.
Or 0.
I'm still alive. I'm still alive.
So
I'm
it's-
not doing well, but I'm alive.
That's 16 half?
Yep.
So I had to roll concentration on polymorph, and which was a 16 DC. I rolled a 21.
Well done.
Unfortunately, my Puma goes down.
Oh, of course
Really?
it's me. I hope Poon's
Dang,
not watching.
What-
She'll never let
what
me
about-
talk about it ever.
What
Curse
about?
you, Pumbaa.
And of course, I'm assuming the dog and the hornets are probably dead too.
That's correct.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, very dead.
The Hornets.
Dude, I love that because I was like,
concerned about the poop. The Hornets.
yeah. you needed to know.
Even the microbes in the poop that you shed
Yeah.
inside the log are shed.
Yeah.
Cooked.
Yeah.
Cooked.
We're all baked to a crispy crisp.
All right. So, what are the hit points for everybody?
19.
39.
62.
I need to check because I don't know.
0.
Oh no.
First blood.
We actually had a death.
We can have a funeral.
We love you.
As a reaction, can I take Lucha out with me and break that staff?
Fair question.
Duval, what did you get?
So since I'm a T-Rex, I have 100 hit points.
Ooh, look at you. All right. And John, what did you have?
I have 44.
44. Well, technically, I mean, I feel. How long do you stay at T-Rex? Like, how does that even work?
Until concentration is broken, or an hour.
Does that count? Then?
Or until your
Up to you.
goes down.
What
to
is
0.
your? Yeah, I feel like it would be your hit points of you.
Me, I have 14 hit points.
Oh my gosh. All right. So if we went by hit points, and if we ever played this game again, we can obviously continue the fight on from there if you want to.
Are you kidding me? Of course.
Yes.
I have. Well, no, I don't even want to because the guy that I wanted to take out is dead. So I just want to be like, I want to wave the white flag.
So technically, you did win.
It was about the friends I made along the way.
Lucha
Everybody
has the
won.
highest hit points. So well done, Lucha. And if we ever
You're a
play
murderer,
again, we'll keep
Lucha.
all of these stats.
You're a murderer, Lucha. Hold on, I have to say before we go. So Lucha, you said that you had a Coldbone had a ulterior motive, and I have to ask what that was.
I did.
Yeah, because you were like so you didn't say yes to my alliance, and then but then you followed my target, and so like meta wise, I was like something's going on. If it's nothing, great.
Nah,
like
no,
all right, whatever.
Just the meat shield thing.
Fair enough.
I think
Yeah,
I
cool.
should get my death scene here.
For sure.
We talked
Of
about
course.
death scenes.
We did.
For
Go
sure.
ahead. Just
So
How do you want to do this?
as it explodes, he flies back, hits against the tree, and then he looks up at Coldbone and he reaches into his robe
Mhm.
and he pulls out that picture and says, "Please find him," and hands it to him,
Aw.
Yeah.
Oh.
and then dies.
Throw it in the trash. Hold on, I gotta
Then-
do that next.
Oh.
Throw it in the trash.
Got the staff.
Heartbreaking.
Yeah. No,
That's
yeah,
good.
one.
That's good.
That
Oh my
was
God.
very good. Very good. Wow. All right, so that brings us to the end of our Hunger Games.
Woo! Great
Thank you
game,
so
y'all.
much for the
Are we hungry for
information.
more?
That's freaking
Yes!
amazing. We
Yes.
really
Catching
appreciate
Fire,
it.
literally. We had the sequel here. We had the sequel.
And so, if you did enjoy the Hunger Games, there is a part 2, and that's actually our admin game that's going to be happening tomorrow at 6 p.m. But we also have a couple other streams too. There's miniature painting tomorrow. Starts 11:30. Jordan, nod your head. 11:30 to like 1:30. Rich.
I know I'll be
Yep.
there.
So we also have a special guest that's going to be there. So you have to come see it. It's going to be awesome. And then after that, we have So Maddie Nerdy from So Nerdware is going to be running their game, and they're doing Dragonlance. So I cannot wait to see that. I feel like it's so rare that we get to see that played. So we'd like to thank our sponsors, So Nerdware. They did give out some giveaways during the weekend, which we really appreciate, and so much love for them. So much love. We have Tabletop Loot also, who donated dice to this event as well. And we also have Ultrazone, who also made the donation today, which was for the legendary weapon that you did receive with your staff, and also some potions in there as well, which was we're super thankful. Thank you. All right, and then that's it. I think. Oh, wait, we're doing a raid also. Don't forget. Fabled 42 is also raising money for Jasper's game. It begins now. So we're actually going to do a raid over there. You don't have to come with us, but if you want to come support, we're going to do that now. Jordan is going to bring us along.
Yeah.
And thank you again for being here today. Thank you.
Night.
Thank
Bye,
you.
everyone.
Bye.
Let's raid.